All right. Are we good now? I'm so new to the whole vMix. It's still muted? Still muted? All right, let's see now. How are we doing? It's good? Perfect. We're good. We're good. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, guys. Well, let's start this up again. Welcome to Supergirl Gamer Pro. The good old Counter-Strike series going to be happening every single Friday all the way until September. Hope you guys are all set up. This is our very first match of the night and our very first match of the series for 2020. It should be a good time. I'm Reggie, aka the Canadian A, and we have ourselves our first match. You guys ready for these teams? Ready? I know you guys probably know Able Esports. It's going to be Violent Roses versus Able Esports. Able Esports, a ESCA Open team. Violent Roses, don't know anything about those players, but it should be a good game nonetheless. We did have the whole veto come through, and it's going to be Inferno. So not too bad of a BO1 map, mainly because it pushes it really to the 50, 50, 45, 55 numbers, if you really want to bring it up here. But it should be a good one, guys. It should be a good one. Violent Rose, Able Esports, currently Able Esports, they're on their way to making it into intermediate, which is, you know, pretty good achievement here. And I'm sure they're flying real high currently on their way up to the top. And you know what? IM's a very start, the first stepping stone to getting it there. But this should be a very good game going on. It being Inferno, it's not going to be too bad. And yes, guys, partners, I see people already calling it out here. Our partners tonight, we have Zenny, Nissan, however you like to say it, U.S. Air Force, ASA Entertainment, and the Marines. But yes, the Air Force and the Marines, guys, serve your country. That's what I do, and what can I say? It's a great pastime. GameStop, of course, the real champs there as well. This should be a very good series. We have 4 games for you guys tonight, all BO1s. Hope you guys are going to be all good. We do have a commercial break before the game starts. We're playing on players that all start joining. I believe we're waiting on a couple still. From what I'm seeing here, we're waiting on 3 more. So it should be kicking in quite soon. But, you know, I got a good feeling. 370Z, please. Okay, no worries. Able Esports, we're sending one of those to each of you guys. Hope you guys are all ready for that, all right? It should be an interesting one, guys. It's going to be a very good one. It's mainly a female esports series, and that's awesome to see. It's good that there's going to be some exposure and hopefully some very large growth in the female scene, because me coming from esports in general, I played way back in the days in the semi-pro scene, and then, of course, I now cast professionally. So it's rare to really see female esports teams, because I don't know, it just seems like not sure why there's not too many teams, but I'm glad that now we're seeing, you know, Showdown from DreamHack. Of course, this wonderful series as well. It's kind of all starting to get big now, and I'm excited to see what's in store in the next couple of years for the future. But I believe we're going to be cutting to a break soon. So I hope you guys are all set up, and let's go ahead and take a look at our sponsors here. Quick commercial break before we get into the server. Players are all starting to join now, so let's see what's in store here.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It consumes fear and weakness. It stands ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
You can trade all the games, accessories, consoles, and tech you don't use anymore to get cash or store credit at GameStop. Check out the Trade Center on the GameStop app, visit GameStop.com/trade, or talk to a guest advisor at your local GameStop store to see how much your trades are worth.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting you this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Does this Sentra feel like a compromise to you?
Wait, what?
The handling, it's good, right? No compromise there.
Nope. Watch this. Come on, breathe.
Rear automatic braking. So if this Nissan Sentra isn't gonna compromise, why should you? You're right! Atta girl.
The all-new Nissan Sentra, with more standard safety features than any other car in its class.
I never thought I'd feel this way.
No, don't hold on to me.
It's all worth it.
Ladies, Chris.
I hear that's really bad for you.
What? No, this is about finding true love.
No, I mean the screen.
Oh, no, we're all good there. These Zenny lenses, they block the blue light.
I mean, that's still really bad for you.
This is amazing. Please go away.
Chelsea.
Oh, no, don't pick her. Oh.
For a long time, we had to prove ourselves. But we always knew what we were capable of. We knew when the time came, we would be ready for anything. Our numbers keep rising. And so do we.
How's it going, guys? You know what? It's Counter-Strike. We all know what to expect for this. It's going to be a bit of technical difficulty. So with that, we get to test my abilities to see how I'm good at killing time. Thank you once again to our partners. We all saw the advertising for Nissan, for GameStop, U.S. Air Force, and of course the Marines. And speaking of the Marines, guys, I actually trained with the Marines for a few months, actually, out down south in the States. And it was pretty exciting. I'm in the Canadian Forces out here, so I'm an infantryman. And yeah, I'm just one of those grumpy old guys, but I'm 27, so I'm not that old. Either way, this should be a good one here. RCSS, love you, Mr. Canadian. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. You guys can tell from my mustache I'm in the infantry, right? But yeah, we're just currently waiting on the servers. Of course, Counter-Strike, they always have difficulties because Counter-Strike is just, what can I say? It's just Counter-Strike at the end of the day. So we're going to be waiting on that to start up. I believe they're going to restart the game servers. Just a heads up for everyone who's just tuning in now. We have Violent Roses versus Able Esports. Those are the teams that are rolling up, so it should be a good one. Very first game. We will be then moving on to both the semifinals and then the finals here. Winner will get 100 points pushed in towards their series wallet. We'll just call it a series wallet. Let's go ahead and call it a series wallet, all right? Since I'm starting something else here new, guys, all right? So it's gonna be a series wallet, and then by the end of September, I believe the winner top teams go up to San Diego for a good old LAN. Man, oh man, that's going to be exciting as heck. I'm excited. Chloe, how's it going? How's it going? CAF lead the way. RCSS, RCCS. You know it. We always lead the way. We're like the spearhead. We are the spearhead to every military in the world. And I'm just tooting my own horn at this point. Hell yes, Timothy Horton. Thank you. Thank you. I am the Canadian A. Most of you guys probably know me from just the scene of BTS and all the MDLs and all that good stuff. But hey, I'm here now, so I'm excited. No, I'm moving on up, and I'm so glad that Supergirl Gamer Pro is pulling me in for this series. It's going to be an exciting one. I'm excited. Every single Friday, guys, if you are interested in joining this, it has to be a 3-to-5 ratio of female players in order to enter this, but if you guys know some players who want to get some recognition, have a chance to go to a LAN, and play against some pretty high-profile teams, be sure to go ahead and check out the links here. I believe they are down below in the Discord. It's all there. You guys can all join for the next week of Friday. I will be casting it all with Miss Harvey, a.k.a. Steph, so it should be a very good time. Yeah, if you guys want to get casted by myself, what can I say? Hashtag stay smoky. Let's go. We are just currently waiting it out. Should be kicking in soon. Supposedly CSGO servers are experiencing a higher than usual latency. But yeah, should be a little bit of time here. About 10 minutes or so. How's everyone doing tonight, though? I didn't get to ask you guys. I didn't get to ask everyone, all the viewers on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. This is the first time I've actually been featured on all three of those at once. So I'm hoping Twitch doesn't take away my partnership for that. No, I'm joking. That'll never happen. This should be a good one, though. Let's see. What are we looking at here? I see YouTube. I see Facebook. Everyone go ahead and share this on Facebook, too, all right? Tag me in it. The Canadian aid. We're just currently waiting on this server, so I'm just here to kill some time for everyone. You know what? That's about what I'm going to say. Let's go Kansas City sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. Stream that. Are you guys already in the server? I do see. I'm looking at the brackets. I believe they chose this, but I believe all the servers are having problems right now. So who knows? If you guys move on to semifinals, I will definitely be casting all of that. So you have to perform. You got to perform to me. If you can all make it there, I'll be casting you for sure. Canadian, you better watch KC Sweet and Smoky. All right, I actually have some hype now. You guys got me all hyped up right now. everyone got me all hyped up to watch that. So I'm hoping y'all better make it over to semifinals because that's where I'll be. And by that time, I believe Steph should be there as well. So we should see Miss Harvey here with me. And that's going to be that's we want to see the most highest profile caster and professional I've managed. I've had the honor to cast with. It's exciting. I've done some work with her before, but this is the first time I'll be on the mic with her. So that's really exciting to see. Steph Curry. No, Steph Harvey. Michael Jordan. Oh, man, bring Michael up in here. Let's go. No worries. Some people say I look like Steph Curry, just the uglier version, so that's always good. We're both light-skinned, and that's the only comparison they have. So what can I say about that one? Let's see what the servers are looking like now. I think you look like Angela Merkel, but prettier. Well, thank you, not Frankie. Thank you. What can I say? I got my mother's look. I feel that's rude. Don't tell my mom I told her that now. That's how you get kicked out of the house when you decide to visit home again after a few years. Let's go ahead and look at all the teams, though. I haven't got to introduce all the teams for tonight. So, of course, quarterfinals we have. Very first match, Violent Roses versus Able Esports. We have Chewbacca. I love it. Of course, the team you guys are all just bringing up here. Kansas City, Sweet and Smoky. Oh, snap. And then Silhouette. Those two teams will be playing as well in a BO1. Winner of that moves on to semifinals. And then Dig versus Queen Grim. I don't know anything about those teams, but I'm sure by the end of this month, give me a month to get used to all the teams that show up here. Should be a good one here. Frankie, I just saw what you said there. Yes, Farbster, I am. Benny, what up, man? How's it going? Let's go. The Canadian. Oh, snap. I know, I'm excited now. Everyone's got me hyped up for Kansas City Sweet and Smoky. I want to look at the roster here. So we got Carrie Ann, we got Chloe, 1RC, Diana, Koala Woob, and Natalia, there we go. Sorry, I'm really bad with names, so you guys will have to bear with me as I butcher every single name in the roster. All right? Hope you guys are ready. Because it's going to be brutal. If there's any names that are spelled backwards, I don't know how to pronounce those. It's my own self-diagnosed disability that I gave myself. It's not a true thing, but it's going to be true because I'm the only person who has it. The game was supposed to start a little earlier, but there has been difficulties currently with challenger mode, so just hang in there, folks, with me as we wait for the servers to pop up. Let's see. Kansas City Sweet and Smoky is Carrie Ann, Chloe, etc. They were in ESE Open as hard carries. I like it. This past season, finished 9-7, but missed playoffs. Oh, snap. Well, I know Able Esports. I believe they are in playoffs right now. And let me check out their ESEA here. Able Esports, WTESEA. I know they are ESEA Open. So we'll look into this together here as we move into the wonderful world of Counter-Strike. Okay, so they made the playoffs. I believe they got booted out. They lost first round. But, hey, you know what? That's just a motivation to try harder next season. That's all I can say about that one from what I usually see. Okay, looks like we'll be getting into the game in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So look at that, guys. I've killed about 8 minutes for you guys with my rambling on. And if you ask me to remember what I said, I have no clue. I have the worst short-term memory and long-term memory. So that's just a struggle. But good news is that we're going to be getting into the game. So you no longer have to see this wonderful mustache at its finest, because let me tell you, this mustache is godly. Go ahead, compliment it. Everyone here, everyone compliment it. If I don't get any compliments, I leave. It's just the rules. I played for C9, but they kicked me out because I threw and scripted B-hops. What can I say? The B-hop scripts are the way to go. Able are in open playoffs, also qualified for DreamHack Showdown with a win over Giraffe and her team. Okay, well, there we have it. Benny throwing in with the stats. Thank you, Benny, for the stats. You are the man. Appreciate that. Let's make a countdown. I'm going to guess probably another minute, maybe 2, before we get into the server. The first map, well, it's a BO1, so the only map is going to be Inferno. And with this much time, we actually have a chance to get into the whole entire map ban list of what we saw for the vetoes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the veto here. So, first map was Nuke banned from Violent Roses. Second was Mirage banned from Able Esports. Overpass banned from Violent. Don't blame them. Dust 2, banned from Able Esports. Thank goodness, because I hate that map and I hate casting it. Vertigo, banned from Violent Roses. That's a good map to ban if you're going to pug or potentially don't have much practice on that map. Definitely a good map to ban. Train, it could get very tactical, and if you're going against a team that you know practices on that map, it could become an absolute soup sandwich or Clown Fiesta, either one. And of course, it was Inferno as the last map. It will be played in Dallas, Texas. There we go. There we go. The good news, though, is that we should be getting the server soon from what I'm seeing currently. I know, good old Dallas. Yeehaw! Should be a good one. It should be a good one. I'm very pumped up for this game and opportunity. I do see we have 3 players now in the server. I'm guessing they found a good server to join. And what can I say? Dallas sometimes can have the best servers or the worst. It all depends on where you're getting the server farm from. Headhunter with the Let's Go Able. All right, let's go. Honestly, what are your thoughts? Let's see here some predictions. If you guys want to see the good old Challenger mode bracket, I will send it to you guys right now because I know some of you guys are typing in the bracket here because you guys are all curious what it looks like and what we're looking at here. This is the bracket. Let's see if the... Okay, look at that. The bot didn't ban me. There's a bracket. I want some predictions. Who do you think is going to be in the finals tonight, which will be casted by myself and Steph? Currently, my prediction, Able Esports and probably KC, Sweet, and Smokey. I can see those teams both making it to finals. So what are your thoughts, chat? What are your thoughts? Rip it censored? What can I say, guys? Censorship. They're bringing us down, man. But yeah, we're just currently waiting. I'm trying to kill some time here for us. Auto mod. Not like this. I'm sure if you join the Discord, you can probably find the bracket in there. I think on the Discord, it's like the very first page and announcements. It's all on there. Or if you go to their Twitter, too, go ahead and follow. And while you're on the Twitter of Super Gamer Girl Pro, go ahead and follow it, you know? Show some respect, throw a follow on there if you're going to check the bracket out. Throw some support towards Super Gamer Girl Pros and all of their tournaments coming up. So we got a whole bunch of brackets every single week on Friday. If you guys want to all join up, make sure you have 3 female players on a team of 5, and you will be good to go. So, yeah, should be a good one. I hope to see some of you guys in there. It'll be wicked to see. And kind of, I want to know the growth. I want to see the growth of this whole entire bracket. It's going to be an exciting one. And I know I'm freaking pumped every single Friday dealing with you guys and all your wonderful support and just some wonderful Counter-Strike. Can't go wrong. I don't really do anything on Fridays anyway, so it's perfect. Keep my schedule nice and free just for all you folks. So the winner of this game will end up going against Chewbacca. So we have that going. I believe we're probably going to end up covering the semifinals. The very first match will probably be Chewbacca versus this game, unless KC, Sweet and Smokey, and Silhouette and the other games finish up at the same time. But let's see if we have any updates currently. Can I get the link one more time here? I'll actually DM it to you, because me and you are friends anyways, so you know what? No shame in DMing. No shame in DMing. Actually, DM me. Can I DM you? I don't know. Who knows? DM, yeah. Go to Discord. Check the Discord out. Join my, yeah, go ahead and DM me too if you want, and I can send it to you that way as well. But yeah, go ahead and hop on the Discord, and all the brackets are on there. Oh, no. All right, well, we are going to be delayed a little bit longer, folks. A little bit longer. Bit of technical difficulties. Nothing too crazy. It's Counter-Strike. It's Valve. What can I say? And it's okay, it's Friday. I was going to say it's Tuesday. It's probably update day as well, because they love updating us right at the perfect time. And it's insane. Yeah, honestly, definitely a resident sleeper kind of moment with the delays. That's just Counter-Strike, guys. That is just Counter-Strike. Every single event I have casted always end up being like an hour delay, just because it's cursed. I curse it. Unfortunately, I'm the curse, and people need to learn that soon enough that I will end up just probably be the curse for every event. It happened in BTS. It happened in DreamHack. It happened when I casted Blast Rising. It happened when I casted every single event I've done. It's always been over an hour delay. So at least we know that there's something consistent about my performance. That's always good. But with that, I have a lot of experience killing time. I've killed 23 minutes for you guys, and there hasn't been even an inch of action except this mustache on your screens. That's the only action we're seeing right now. Should be starting up soon, though. All right, look at that, guys. 90 seconds, and we'll be hopping into the game. So, without further ado, get yourselves ready for this. So the game is starting. Perfect. Well, of course, we have the observer delay, so all that good stuff. That's just Counter-Strike. That's just Go TV and all that. But let's get into this game, guys. Violent Roses versus Able Esports. What are your predictions here? I see Able taking this without really a fight. It's Inferno. I could see it happening quite quick as well. It's a very puggy map. Like you could do as many practices as you want, but at the end of the day, this map comes down to your defaults. If your default is on fire, you tend to win. You get those early picks off a default, then you can go to your execute. And your execute, it could all you really have to smoke. If you're going on B site, you smoke Cough and you smoke CT. You go A, you smoke Moto. Congratulations, you've taken A site, you've taken B site. If you really want to smoke off Hit as well. There's so many different ways of taking different sites here, but it all comes down to the just bread and butter, the good old default, and that usually is like a 1-2-2 or a 2-1-2. From what I usually see. I don't know what you all see, but that's what I usually tend to manage to see. Either way, it should be a good one. Yes, Betty, Silhouette is. They are going up against your team. KC, Sweet and Smoky. I almost said Sweet and Sour. Yeah, KC, Sweet and Smoky. But get ready. We are just hopping into the game. I think it's been about 90 seconds. I don't have a watch with me, so I'm just kind of guessing. Guessing based off time. But good news is we should be seeing something starting soon, is what I want to say. Lunar shoot or lunar tilted. Uh-oh. Are you going to be tilted? Benny, not like this. Don't be tilted. Not in front of me, man. I'm guessing it's going to start soon. I apologize for the delays, guys, but what can I say? Counter-Strike is it's known. It's known. I am glad that you all showed up here to show some support towards this tournament. I'm sure numbers will continue multiplying like crazy, just because once this starts getting more heat, it's going to start getting more participation. More participation equals more numbers, and that's kind of what we want to see. We want to see more participation from the chat, more participation from the players. It's going to be a good series nonetheless. All players have joined these servers, so that's good. And supposedly we are running into it, so should be kicking in quite soon. I do see everyone in the server. We're just waiting currently on the good old delay. Once the delay's over, we'll get ourselves into it, and we'll see how she plays. If you guys want to see a puppy, though, I'll show you a puppy while we wait. There's a good old puppy for everyone. Look at that little thing, eh? Look at that sweet thing. There's your puppy content for the day. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. It being Inferno is going to be interesting, but look at that. We are in the server, and we're already kicking off to pistol round. Looks like knife's already up. I'm not 100% sure exactly where we're going. There we go. Able Esports has started CT side, and Violent Roses are on team. And already starting off, Bouchard getting that first pick. Bouchard with a nice 2K on to Andrea, but Guy finds a nice trade on to Sapphire. Man, Bouchard, she is just popping off right now, finding picks. Those first two frags were out freaking standing. That's kind of what you want to see there. But Exhalation, I think that's how you say it. Exhalation is just holding Banana all alone, going for the peak, but she's going to take down for Kai. They're going for the push on the heavy aggression down towards mid's going to work out quite nice. Rotate inbound, coming in from Smiley. So Smiley's now pushing up towards CT. Two players coming in for the retake position up towards Banana. MTS, he is evading if he wants to go for the push through smoke. And if he does, he'll walk directly into Smiley, and she will get taken down. Nocturne is pushed up as well. And Nocturne goes down for Smiley, but MTS with a very quick trade onto Smiley. So it is a 1v2. This is a situation that it's going to just be a tough one for him. Because it's up to him. But he's finding a pick. He does manage to find Bouchard. So 1v1. Look at the health rate on NTS, especially the P2K. And Kimmy is just holding that bomb, and the defuse comes in. First round given to Able Esports. That is what I call pros don't fake. There you have it. I can already see where this is going. Very well-played take from Violent Roses, but man, what an absolute hold from Bouchard that round. That 2K starting right off the break, and then the hold from Kimmy on that bomb just kept it strong directly onto B site. We are kicking in the second round, though, and a save with Deagle. So a deco inbound for Violent Roses. 2 players up towards Banana. They got an MP9 getting themselves up and ready. Open to find a pick. Big nade inbound. They are all grouped up together, but does 0 damage. Kimmy with a nice kill there. Smiley with the last 4 and ends the round with a dirty 4K. Look at that. And then, of course, got the Emerald Bayonet just to make us look broke. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Either way, 2-0 for Able Esports. With that save, inbound, Violent Roses will be able to go for a nice full buy. And I see Nocturne. He has not gotten the memo that the SG has been nerfed. So definitely interesting. Well, look at the shot coming through Kimmy. Very, very heavy aggression down towards Kai and NTS. They both go down. Giraffely finds a trade, but Exhalation, a 2 for 3. And right there, in my opinion, Able Esports has won that trade. But oh my goodness, Nocturne, he is seen through smoke. He's finding frags left, right, and center. Exhalation goes down a 2 versus 2. And they're getting themselves all said and done. Andrea sneaking her way through Mexico. It looks very slow pace. They have 1 minute, 10 seconds left. It's more than enough time to even go potentially for a fake towards B site and then heading off towards A. Is it nice in Cali? Man, I've never been to Cali in my life. I think I've only been to Detroit. That's the only place I've been in the States. And Fort Knox, but that's something else. Either way, it is going to be it's going to be a 2v1 on B side as the rotate starts coming through from Sapphire's off to Kimmy. Can she pull back? Get the AK in hand. Gets that first kill onto Andrea. And the spray control so close, but so far. Sapphire with a nice trade-off on a Nocturne. And just like that, 3-0 for Able Esports. A potential save inbound for Violent Roses. And we're going to end up seeing 3-0 for Able. Just popping off right now. Their whole team playing outstanding. Outstandingly. But here we are. That was a bit of a whiff. Bit of a whiff, but you know what? I couldn't have done it any better. In my opinion, I couldn't have done it any better. I don't know. Could you, Frankie? I couldn't have. I know I wouldn't have been able to. Heavy pushing directly up towards mid. Exhalation doesn't shoot the op, and Sapphire gets that first pick traded off from Kai. Exhalation with a good kill on the Kai. So a 4 versus 3. But with that said, that's 1 rebuy inbound. There's an AK now, or M4 now in the hands of one of the players, Violent Rose, I believe, Andrea. We got 3 players up towards A site. And it's going to be potential commitment. I do see Bomb pushing up towards long hauls. Frankie only 1 taps. That is some cheekiness right there, and I like it. There we go. You live life to the fullest, and I enjoy that. There's a bit of a push now coming up towards A. They got that long hauls. They're all set. That M4 is currently in Andrea's hands. So she's going to go last and pretty much trade off the team. Exhalation holding it back at Library and the old wall bang directly onto Bomb Carrier. Giraffely. She's now falling back into towards side. Andrea, a little bit of a firefight there. Bouchard does get that kill onto Andrea. Now a 2 versus 4 for this retake. These 2 players got to hold it back. NTS already finding a nice 1 tap on to Smiley. Bouchard with the trade on NTS. Now last player alive is dead. And that is going to be another round for Able Esports. 2 rebuys there. It's gonna hurt because the economy, obviously, CTs, they don't get it that high, you know? CTs, they have it really rough. But at the end of the day, Sapphire will be able to buy. Bouchard, Kimmy, they could probably buy for teammate Smiley. And that's probably what we're gonna end up seeing here. Violent Roses in for a nice hefty buy here. Nocturne with the old 4750 op in hand. He is really thirsty, and he's gonna find a pick somewhere here, especially with the op. I see a pick down Banana. That's my prediction for this round. Let's see if he does it. And he does exactly the opposite of what I said he was going to do. And that is not going to pay out for a kill whatsoever. They are going to play a default and a very forced aggression up towards long hauls here. 3 players pushing up real strong. And yes, he's trying to make his debut up towards Boiler. But he's playing it slow. Very slow play. There's no need to rush it. You got so much time. But with that time, there's some mistakes being made here. Potentially Able Esports, they have that Banana control. They cleared Banana out. Does really well. I thought they were going to push the smoke, but I was very wrong there. I read that whole entire situation wrong. So they're playing it very smart. They're playing very passive, not going for anything too aggressive. Don't give up any early picks, especially with this 4-0 lead. Keep the lead going. Get that momentum nice and strong and just start really, really strong. I see 3 players on their way up towards Arch as Bouchard there. The pop flash goes out. The peek goes in, and Exhalation misses the shot. Does get taken down to 40 health. Is she going to go for a repeat? She's going to it. Nocturne and Giraffe are going to find the 2 picks onto Bashard and Exhalation. And with that said, Andrea finds a kill onto Sapphire. We are looking like Violent Rose is going to be collecting their very first round. There we go. It seems like they know what to do now. They know what to do. Play it slow and just wait for their mistakes. We did see some mistakes here. The op shot missed right off the break from Exhalation. Understood. You know, a miss happens, but then she kind of got stuck in a situation right at Moto where she was exposed to too many angles and just absolutely backfired on her. So that's about what you'd expect in a situation like that. Either way, Violent Rose is just popping off now. They've finally found their footing, and they've finally broken in that 1-round category. So let's see if this is the start of something new potentially. There goes the bomb, and boom goes the dynamite. 1-4 now for Violent Roses. It's going to be exciting. I can already tell. I can tell it's going to be a close one. I don't know. I just got a weird feeling that this is going to be quite a close game. So get yourselves ready for this. Able Esports are going for their very last buy because with this investment coming in from them, everyone is under $1,000 except Smiley. So their economy's quite in the gutter, and they're going to play quite fast. They got 3 players on A this time instead of the initial 3-down banana that they pulled through last. Maybe trying to counter any mistakes that Violent Roses decide to make. Because I find no matter how good you're at this game, mistakes do happen. We're all humans, and it just comes down to can Able Esports have a good read on this mistake that will be made. Either way, 1:20 seconds left. Very slow. Everyone is just waiting for someone to peek. Both teams currently. There's no real peaks coming through. No information being given except for the amount of smokes, the number of smokes. And I see 3 players up towards alt mid and apps. We do have 1 player up towards mid as well. And then the odd lurk coming down from Banana. Good crossfire set, though. 2 players at porch, 1 on top, 1 under, and then the player up towards... Where are they at? I'm trying to find... There's 3 players under porch. That's what I'm trying to see there. I was looking at the map, and the map just couldn't really find out what was going on there. But Kimmy, she's all set and done with a UMP. Looks like a rotate coming through Violent Roses. They are now going to bring all 5 players up towards Banana, and it is going to be quite a hectic round for Smiley as well as Kimmy. That UMP is going to have to play off nice. And look at that, Smiley. She finds that first pick onto Kai and completely slows down any push coming through Violent Roses. That smoke going to slow their whole pace down. 25 seconds left by the time the push initiates, and it is going to be quite a scary round for them. Nocturne going for the push, getting spammed down. Nocturne down to just 3 health left. NCS finds that pick on a Smiley, and a 4 versus 3 as Sapphire finds NTS. Very nice pick she found there. She's still holding it back on the other side of smoke. Andrew going to get a smoke, that bomb down. Giraffe finds a good pick through smoke. Bashard another 2K, and another round for Able Esports. Just giving the confidence of Violent Roses and taking it away from under them. That is a dirty, dirty game. But this will be 5-1 now for Able Esports. With bomb going down, Violent Roses will be able to buy up again. So they have that going for them. They got that going for them. Their economy is strong. 3 players pretty much touching that $10,000 mark. So they can at least buy, carrying the $2,700 for the AK. You might as well. You got the money. Might as well use it. All 5 AKs, though, so it's interesting. They had the economy. They could have bought an op to counter op Exhalation. But you know what? It's a smart play. It's a smart play. They're going for the heavy aggression up towards Banana. They got 4 players already there. 1 pushing up towards mid. And man, Kai, she is not hesitating whatsoever. She has that full top banana control. And they now have so much information. They have completely forced Able Esports to cower inside a B site, because they do not want to risk getting taken down. The 3 players holding on towards Able Esports is looking solid. As long as no one rotates early, it's looking quite solid. Here it is. They're going for the push now. And Bashard, she's gotten a 2K last round. She wants to go ahead and start padding these stats, make it look nice in the bracket, and that's about what you'd want to see there in that situation. Bomb slowly debating where they want to go with it. Andrea finds a good pick onto Sapphire. Bashard holding it back, may find a trade on Nocturne, but no, Bashard, her shoulder gets spotted in Nocturne. He finds the pick onto Bashard now. It is gonna be Exhalation, the only player on a site, as she's gonna get taken by 4 of these players here. She gets taken down from Nocturne. He gets a nice kill from Graveyard. It's be Kimmy and Smiley. Last 2 players alive. It looks like Smiley, they're going for it. And it's a risky one, but man, as I say, it's risky. Smiley finds a 2K on a Nocturne and Giraffely. She's popping off. That's also information. They know 1 player's inside apps. And it looks like they're potentially going to go for this retake. Kibby and Smiley, can they do this? 2 players on B site trying, but it ain't looking too hot here. NTS can find the pick on a Smiley now. It's Kimmy trying to pull through. NTS the last op shot, and that is going to be 2-5 now for Violent Roses. And then the timeout. We were waiting for a tack timeout, and there it is. Violent Roses now. They got to make a decision. With these rebuys coming in, their economy is going to start dwindling. But they're not too worried currently because look at this. Giraffely, she's at 8,300. She can buy up and still be down to about 5, maybe 4,500-ish. That's more than enough being T-side, especially with getting bombed down, which we've been seeing consistently from them. They have themselves quite a good investment inbound for them. Other than that, that's been quite interesting. It's honestly been quite interesting, folks. I'm excited to be casting this. It's been always a good time, and I'm always a fan of the clean feed. Always a fan of the clean feed. We are just currently waiting this timeout to finish up. Not sure the times for these timeouts. I want to say 45 seconds, but it may be one of those infinite 1 minute, 2 minute ones. I've seen tack timeouts. I was doing this one event, and it was a German event, and they had 5-minute tack pauses. I was like, you may as well just call it a game there and consider that a break because that's insane. It was the most ruthless tack pauses I've seen. 5-minute tack pauses where practically you lose a bunch of rounds, you tack pause, 5 minutes goes out, and now the other team's completely cooled off, and you can just take advantage of that. But let's go ahead and get into this 8th round now. 5-2 for Able Esports. Violent Rose, they did take that last round. So Able Esports onto a save. They got 5-7s, a P250 and the USP isolation. They have the heavy push up towards alt mid. 1 player anchoring on the site. Lots of nades coming through, and you know what? Kai and Andrea, they are just going to eat those nades up. Nocturne, very good pick onto Exhalation as they make their full hold W right down towards B site. NCS going for the old spam through smoke, but not going to find much. Bashard, the only player on B side, is the last players of her team are up towards Banana on the other side of the smoke, and Nocturne has a very good read on this. He's got a good feel, and if he goes to the spam, he could potentially find a pick. Well, he missed that opportunity, but you know what? I can see the walls. She can, or he can. But at the end of the day, Nocturne, nice 2K. Just eco frags there, padding those stats. A 2 versus 4. And there it is. Kibby with a good pick with the P2K on NTS. Kai finds Kibby. Last player is Bashard as Andrea meets Bashard in the middle, finds that pick. And we're now looking at 3-5 for Violent Roses. There we have it. Also, DVL, how you doing? Well, we're kicking off now directly into the 9th round. 5-3 Violent Roses. 2 rounds away from tying this up, and it looks like they really want to bring it back. Getting these rounds here on T side are what kind of start. It kind of shapes your CT side. If they can have that advantage of rounds moving on to CT, then they have this game quite set in stone. But NTS, big dink right to the smoke. He gets taken down to 15 health. Oh, I'm good, DVL. I'm good. You know, just enjoying my Friday night, watching my favorite sport. Well, my favorite esport. Favorite sport's football and basketball, but still. Quite a slow round here, honestly. Quite a slow round. They have 1 player really going for the prod of fingers, trying to get some information inside of apps. While there's a crossfire set up, another dink goes in, and Kimmy goes down. Smiley with a nice 2K trade, but a 2 for 2 there. Makes it a 3v3, and NTS still down to just 15 health, so he is quite a flight risk here, being down to 15. That's 1 nade. That's 1 spam with a USP or anything through the smoke. And you can find that pick. Exhalation misses such an easy shot there. That's not what you want to see there. Oh, goes for a second, but does not hit it. I think that right there is a sign that you just got to throw the op away, pick up an AK or an M4, and just start gunning away. But that's going to be a 2v3. Exhalation. She's got to try to find her way out of that construction area because at this point, it's going to be a tough retake. Especially with the post-plant positions. 1 player holding inside of site, 2 players banana. They can just go ahead and just play it out. There's no real determination from them. And that's what we're going to see. A very slow flea coming in from Able Esports here as they try to save the FAMAS and the op for next round. But that will be 4-5 now for Violent Esports. Or Violent Roses. There we go. They're now an organization. You're welcome, guys. Violent Roses, they have found their, they've really found their spot. They're in 3, they won 3 rounds in a row, and they're just bringing it back. 1 round away from tying this up. They are getting there. They are getting there. And you know what? They're making a really good impression on me right now. Able Esports, they're going to try to figure out what to do here. They are not even buying around the AWP and the FAMAS, which I would have done. I would 100% probably bought around the AWP and FAMAS and set crossfires up. Let the rifles bait the pistols, and that's about what you want to see there. They potentially could have bought Armored Eagles, hope for that one-tap luck. But it doesn't look like it's going to be happening here. NTS going to be waiting to find something. They are getting themselves all set in stone. Bit of a flashbang there, but nothing too crazy. A very slow play, and we've seen this from Violent Rose. This seems to be their default now. We finally have been able to read their default. And we're just kind of holding it back now. Just holding it back. Official Swan. What name? What name? Oh, I want to know if we're going to be seeing a push. It looks like a smoke. Yeah, there's a smoke getting ready for coffins. Oh, yeah, 4 players up towards Banana. We are going to be seeing some kind of push up towards B. They're playing super, super passive. Oh, yeah, there goes the smokes now. CT and Coffin both smoked off. NTS do that nice molly kill onto Kimmy. Only player is going to be Sapphire. USP inside of B site. Smiley gets gunned down right through the smoke from Giraffely, and Giraffely another 2K there. Find those counter picks. Bashard and Exhalation. We are going to see them saving just like last round, because at this point, all your pistols with 0 investment are down. You may as well fall back, save those rifles. Everyone else can buy rifles this round. They can go ahead and honestly buy up some utility, and that's about what you want to see there. Oh, your own siblings. Nice, Swan. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Bashard. Oh, she gets caught with her knife out. That is unfortunate. NTS with the kill there. Last player's going to be Exhalation. Just holding it back. That is super unfortunate there, in my opinion. Now Exhalation, all she's got to do is try to save this op. And at this point, it looks like she is safe here, at least for this round. I'm going to guess Violent Roses are roses that are violent. I believe that's what the meaning is of that one there, guys. There's the meaning of that name. You guys need any other meanings here for the teams? I got you. I'm the best at making meanings. We're now kicking into the 11th round. The game is tied up finally, and Violent Rose is bringing it. They brought it back. They're at 4 rounds in a row, about to potentially make it their 5th. The big nades coming through. A lot of utility damage, but not going to scare NTS at all. Going to get that first pick onto Kimmy. Trade after trade. Smiley and Exhalation. Nice 3K put together. And then Andrea goes down. Bashard with another 2 on top of that. Man, Bashard, she is just popping off this game. There is never just a single frag with her. It's a constant 2 to 3 kills every single round for her, except those rounds that got eco frag, but that doesn't matter. Eco frags, end of the day, you don't go into an eco round thinking that you're going to win it. You know, it's I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's too optimistic, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. But oh, Exhalation, there we go. She's finally using the op that she was given. And she finds a good first pick there off on towards Kai. NTS going to try to find a trade. Potentially will find that trade inside a boiler. Oh, but the crossfire. Sapphire's watching that boiler. NTS still holding it back. He may try to go for it, and there he goes. He finds that pick on a Sapphire. She gets taken down. Exhalation can try to find a trade somewhere with that Molly. But it's not going to work out. 4 players on the way to A site. 3 rotating over. And NTS with another kill onto Exhalation. A 4 versus 3. And Bashard, there it is. There's that first pick. Where's the second to make my fact correct? Smiley. Big pick on NTS now. 3 versus 2. This round is now closer to one of the teams winning a round. And already Giraffely getting spammed down, holding that laneway. 50 seconds left. Bomb is in pit. Giraffely going to find that pick onto Kimmy. Now last player is Bashard. If she can pull through it here, my fact is correct that she only gets more than 1 kill a round. Goes for the push, the old pop flash, but Giraffely going to meet her on the middle and find the kill now. 6-6. Violent Rose have tied this game up again after having that 1 round disadvantage. We've got 3 rounds left of this half, and man, it is just neck and neck currently. It's reminding me of my advanced game yesterday. Just neck and neck the whole entire night. Absolutely wild. Nocturne open to find a frag somewhere down mid, but 3 players on the way up towards long hauls. And then the only single lone player of Exhalation with a deagle up towards Banana. NTS about to walk directly into a bunch of pistols. Finds that first, finds the second hit, finds that third on a Bashard. There we go. Starting off strong. NTS, still 9 health left. Hoping to find a pick somewhere. Sapphire there does find that one trade, but it's not a good enough trade there. She gets taken down from Andrea. Now it's Exhalation. Last girl alive. My mistake. And she's got the armor. She's got the deagle. And you know what? I'm sure she's got a couple of Coyotes in here too. That's for all my Brazilian fan base as well. It's going to be... She's playing for exits. And you know what? That's not too bad. Play for exits. Have a chance to save up with that armor, you know. Keep an armor. Keep the armor and AK. All that good stuff. Let's go, Ash. By the way, Ash, I'm reading a copy pasta. Where does my career come to? What does my career come to, DVL? When you've got me reading copy pastas. Oh, there it is. The first Coyote. Not a Coyote. That's still a kill at the end of the day. Trying to go for third, but no luck. Kai finds a trade, but that's some rebuys inbound. As we move on to a 14th round. 7-6 now for Violent Roses. I actually read that, DVL. I read it out loud. I was like, oh, I remember this one. 14th round now. We got 2 rounds left of the half, and it's looking quite well for Violent Roses. At this rate, they want to try to make this a 9-6 half. That'd be quite strong moving into the next half of them being on CT side. Kimmy holding with the op. The nades are coming out. She takes very little damage. She's already down to 47 for the initial nades. 4 players pushed up towards Banana, hoping to find some kind of pick. They're getting themselves ready. Smokes are being lined up currently. Kimmy with the old op in hand, holding that corner strong as ever. Oh, there it is. Good old smoke, little counter smoke there. Yes. Yes, it is that DVL. It's actually his twin brother. The real DVL has a partnership checkmark. Oh, I'm done. I'm playing. Ooh, Bashard. Bashard doing us dirty like this. She's always doing this. Finding picks left, right, and center. She's just popping off right now. Finding those early picks. Getting that man advantage off to the start. Kimmy, though, with the peek, unfortunately, somehow only gets a wall bang. But at the end of the day, Smiley capitalized on the kill. And then Kimmy with a nice wall bang through a teammate onto Kai, I believe there. It looks like it should have been more of a hit. But at the end of the day, Kimmy finds the shot. Exhalation finds an op shot to Kai. And it's going to be Andrea, last player alive. A 1 versus 4. She's stuck and she gets taken down. Is it Andrea or Andrea? That's actually, I think that's more of that's a bigger question that's the biggest question I've asked, I believe. Andrea or Andrea? I'm a sub on Violent Roses, so if they win, I win. See, that is the mindset you got to have, Official Swan. That's the mindset I have. You know what? I'm here to, it's Andrea. Andrea? Perfect. Andrea? Is that Dre or Dre? Somebody send me a vocal clip on this, please. Oh, they're already on towards A site. That was quite a very quick take on towards site. Sapphire holding that hit position. The pop flash goes out, and they're going to try to capitalize on that pick there. Bashard holding it back. Bashard going for the spam, but she cannot find it. Kai finds the pick. Sapphire goes down to Nocturne now. A 2 versus 3. This is the last round, so they got to go for it. They've got to go for it. And as Smiley walks out, she gets taken. She takes a bunch of damage from that nade. Time is ticking away. The old Molly to clear out corner goes out. But, oh, Smiley does get spotted from Giraffe. Giraffe finds that pick, and Kai with the help assist there. It's going to be Kimmy, last player alive. 1v3. She's trying to pull through. Finds pick on Giraffe, but Nocturne finds the frag. 8-7 for the half for Violent Roses. They switch sides. Not bad. Moving on to CT side. You know what? I'd take that. I'd take that with a glass of milk. Not too bad at all. It's going to come down to this pistol round, though. It's going to come down to this pistol round. Andrea. Andrea. All right, Andrea. We're good. I read it out loud a couple times, and I think I've got it. Okay, this is going to be this is like a pure pug strat right here we're at the sea, and it's going to get countered by this nade from Kai. Does a bunch of damage there on Exhalation and Smiley. Now they're going for the push there. Nocturne holding it back. 3 players on it, and Kyle with the second pick. Bashard to Smiley. Find a trade, and Andrea getting a nice 2K on top. That's now Kimmy, last play lives. Andrea finds a 3K. Hold on towards B site. They were ready for that pug strat. And what can I say? You get those roses violent, and then you get violent roses. There you have it. 9-7 now, off to a really good start for Violent Roses. All right. Full save and bound for Able Esports. Just a bunch of Glocks and 1 P250 in Smiley's hands. The team of Violent Roses, Violent Roses. They've got 4 MP9s to pad those wallets, and of course, Giraffely with the FAMAS. 5 players with a bunch of Glocks inbound towards B site, and the Crossfire 7 with the MP9s are just honestly like a bank robbery at this point. They're going to be rich as heck as Nocturne gets flashed off. Kai holding it back. Nocturne with a nice 3K. Kai finds a pick of her own on the Sapphire, and it's going to be Bashard, last player alive, Glock in hand. Not much you could really hope for in this situation, as the MP9 just absolutely it just shows better. And that's going to be 10-7 now for Violent Esports. Just got to stretch my legs quickly. 1 second, guys. Got to stand for a sec. All right, I'm casting while standing up. We're moving in to this next round, 18th that is, and it's 10-7 for Violent Esports. Right? I'm one of those casters that stand now. I'm like at a desk. NTS there. Bashar gonna find that first pick onto Giraffely as Nocturne finds a trade, so a 1-for-1, not too bad. Sapphire, oh no! What was that? Whoa! She just absolutely flexed there as Andrea finds the pick and a nice 2K there. Wow. What was that? I'm trying to figure out what I witnessed there from Sapphire. That was absolutely nutty. A 2v2 though, they're on their way up towards A. Bomb gets planted, Exhalation finds that pick onto Kai, and it's up to Andrea now. 21 health left. She's going for it. She's got the AK in hand. She's got determination right now, and the Crossfire set, it's going to be a tough one because they're both looking up there right now. Just look at the view lines. If she peeks, she will get gunned down. And there it is. Exhalation gets another kill. That's 2K from her. Not too bad. Chaining position. Going to sit down again, guys. All right. They're coming back now. They are just going hard. 2 rounds away from tying this up once again. This has truly been neck and neck. A real tug of war, if you ask me. Very slow play. Looks like Able Esports. They win aggressive every single round from there, but now they're just playing it passive. They're playing it passive. Nocturne does get some information, but does not get any damage out. He's trying to hold some kind of angle here, but that smoke is just in his way. He's got the op. He's on top of half wall, hoping to find something. 4 players on the way up towards A site, but they'll be walking into a 4-stack onto A, so it's easily counterable. Kai gonna fall back and try to get herself into a better position here up towards Moto. Bomb now going for the old heavy rotate up towards alt mid to go and regroup with the rest of her team. Oh yeah, the Wolves are coming to eat. The Abled Esports are on their way up towards lane. The smokes are now out. Moto is getting smoked off right in the middle of the site as well. The molly in towards hit as Smiley